What's up, everybody on YouTube? Welcome to WFSO Bucks Talk. Talking about Game Three. Um, Bucks had, the Bucks did, had the lead like certain amount of time, like most of the game. Then Boston had like a couple of leads and stuff like that. I think like they had the lead like in the second quarter and like end of the yeah, mainly like end of the second quarter. Then had a little bit of lead during the final minute of the game. But yeah, it was just all crazy. Like the Bucks led the game, as far as 14, like as much as 14 points in the fourth quarter. Then saw Boston, they try to make a little bit of a comeback, and they had at that point. But I think it was like a state of urgency that the Bucks finally had, and they finally got to that will to win. So most likely that they finally you know made it to a certain point with oh okay, that's talking about they talking about a fight. But anyways, like there was like one point that that made it to like a close game between Bucks and Celtics. And I know Marcus Smart had hit a three. I think he didn't do that much for him, but he was tearing it in defense wise, but wasn't doing much on offense. So yeah, and there was like could be critical injuries that could have happened on Boston's side, like Jason Tatum's wrist and Robert Williams with like could be a concussion, but it seems like he was fine, so they did put him back in. But they didn't have him finish the game, which it was kind of a surprise. Like if he was fine, why didn't they let him finish the game? So, or it could be like more problems and stuff like that. So if he's gonna be out for game four, I wouldn't be surprised because maybe like the concussion calls. They do their routine, like checking on people with concussion. So yeah, that's kind of kind of tough from there. But before we go on, I wanted to talk about sponsors. Moving Dudes LLC. If you want some stuff moved, you're in the southeast Wisconsin area. Call Sean at 414-807-4299. Again, 414-807-4299. Also, another sponsor. Like I know this, they have been a sponsor for a while, but it's like it's time for me to like, you know, make them be announced and stuff like that. It's Art from the Heart. Um, they can draw any like animated picture for you and for a good price. So all you gotta do is look for them on Facebook, Art from the Heart, and ask for what picture or drawing that you want, so you get a chance to check them out. But anyways, back to the games. But he did hit some like key shots. Although he wasn't that much effective in the game. But it's like both of them defensive wise, by both teams was good. It seemed like that the Bucks was end up being a little bit better. And you don't know the final score was 101 to 103 for Drew Holiday, and it ended up being a foul on Drew Holiday. But Smart made one, missed one on purpose. He grabbed the rebound, tried to score, then missed that shot. I think it was Grant Williams that tried to like tip it in. I think Jason Tatum tried to tip it in. Then Al Orford tipped it in and it went in, but the buzzer already sounded before he made that shot because it shows like on the videos. I had to look back on it that his hand was still on it when the buzzer had sounded. So that was a big break for the Bucks. And yeah, they really, I would say they got a little bit lucky on that one, but like overall, the Bucks defense was there. Just their offense, except for Giannis, was good. And Brook Lopez earlier was got it going, but he ended up being in foul trouble. So yeah, that's it's just insane that almost all like I think it was like Giannis, Brook. I think it was Wesley Matthews too was another that was in like big foul trouble. But I'm probably going to look at the fouls and stuff like that in a bit. Grant Williams, he had like he was in foul trouble too, so it was Al Horford in the way. But they managed. Jason Tatum had 10 points, 4 blocks, 1 steal, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 0 of 6 from three, 4 of 19 from the field. Al Horford with 22 points, 2 blocks, 5 assists, 16 rebounds, so he had a double double. 4 of 7 from three, 9 of 17 from the field. Robert Williams with 10 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and 5 of 9 from the field. Jaylen Brown of 27 points, he had the team high. So yeah, 27 points, 1 block, 4 assists, 12 rebounds, so double double for him as well. 1 of 5 from the from three. Overall, 8 of 16 from the field. Marcus Smart with 9 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 of 4 from three, 1 of 8 from the field. Grant Williams wasn't he was a little bit effective while he was playing, but just wasn't effective enough like scoring wise. He ended up with 9 points, 3 blocks, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 of 6 from three. So he wasn't hitting his threes that well either. He wasn't scoring that well either. He had 2 of 9. So that's crazy. Derek White, the only one from the bench that kind of stepped up. Although they went with a 9-man rotation. Uh, Derek White with 14 points. I think that's 1 steal. Yeah, 1 steal, 2 rebounds, uh, 2 of 3 from three, and 3 of 6 from the field. So that's mainly all who scored in. Yeah, that's definitely who all scored in Boston. So like I say, Grant Williams was effective, but not enough for them to stop it. So yeah, just insane. It was kind of blow, because the bench on the Bucks didn't score that much either, so it was like mainly about the same. But we will get to that in a minute. Grayson Allen he didn't get enough shots made, but the shots he attempted, he missed them all. So that's yeah, kind of sucks. So he needs to either get going or they just have Drew Holiday, not Drew Holiday, but have Pat Connaughton back in the starting lineup, which there's a possibility that they might do, or they may just keep the lineup. Because Grayson Allen did do like a little bit of things in defense, but like still, his scoring should be a little bit better than that, and it just wasn't. Wesley Matthews only scored like a three, so he only hit 1 3. Um, Giannis Antetokounmpo with a game high and not like a career playoff high, but like a high so far with 42 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 8 assists, 12 rebounds, so double double, and he was near a triple double. 9 to 12 from the free throw line, 1 to 6 from three, 16 of 30 from the field. Like I said, Brook Lopez did had it going, and like I said, he probably would have played like a little bit more, although he only played like 29 minutes, but he was in like foul trouble. Oh wait, oh so okay, so they all was like 4 or 5. Oh, okay, they everybody from the starting lineup except for Drew Holiday had like 4 fouls, but they didn't like get like the five and fifth and sixth fouls, which I thought like Brook Lopez did. So they probably must have changed that. So yeah, Brook Lopez with 13 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 10 rebounds. So double double for him. 5 for 10 from the field. Didn't attempt any threes. So yeah, Drew Holiday with 25 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 3 assists. So maybe a little bit better on his passing. But then again, the team wasn't making much. He probably was passing, but like the same thing with Giannis, he was passing, but it's like half of the team like they couldn't make anything when it's supposed to count. So yeah, that's trouble with that. Like I said, Drew Holiday with 25 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 of 10 from the 3 point line, 11 of 30 from the field. So he made as much attempts as Giannis did. Um, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Bobby Portis with 9 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 7 rebounds, 1 of 4 from three, 3 of 9 from the field. So yeah, like I said, he was. Like I said, most of the Bucks players were doing kind of horrible, but they made some of the shots that counted. Luckily, Pat Connaughton led the bench with 11 points, 1 assist, 8 rebounds, so near double double for him. 3 of 8 from three, 4 of 10 from the field. So yeah, they just really got to do better. George Hill made his return, but only had like you know 1 assist, only attempted like 1 shot, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Who all had played. Like I said, Chris Middleton is still injured, but they might have more information on either tomorrow or early Monday to see what his progress is. So they say he's making progress, but they ain't say how far along he's is into it. So who knows what's going to be going on with that? Game five, not game five, game four. Sorry, will be Monday, 6:30 p.m. start time, the Central Time. Um, there's a possibility I may go to the Deer District for that. I don't know yet. Um, we'll just see how the weather is. Like if I do go down there, I'll go down there. But we will see. So right now, Bucks got the lead 2 games to 1, and the final score was 103 to 101. And like I said, close game for the Bucks, especially they had their little comeback at the last like seconds and stuff like that. But I guess they was lucky that that tip by Al Horford did not count, so they got to be happy about that. But thank you guys for watching, especially people that's watching on YouTube and people that's watching on Twitch. I might be on Twitch tomorrow doing the live the WWE WrestleMania Backlash. I apologize I didn't do one today talking about the Impact Wrestling Under Siege pay per view. So I apologize about that. Normally I would have been watching it, but just like other stuff, was just thinking about and stuff like that. And also want to thank our sponsors, Moving Dudes LLC. Once again, try to get a hold of Sean on 414-807-4299. Again, 414-807-4299. And also Art from the Heart. Thank them for sponsoring this too. Like I said, check them out on Facebook and look at the designs that they make on pictures they make and stuff like that. So thank you guys on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And like I said on the earlier video, that try to get more subscribers so we can do more. So we'll just see how this goes. And thank y'all for watching, especially you guys on Twitch. Thank y'all for watching. Like I said, I'll be back on tomorrow just to talk about the live game, and also on YouTube. I'll be on here probably right after the pay per view, just to talk about the pay per view and results of excuse me, of Under Siege pay per view from Impact, and just some other wrestling stuff. So stay tuned for that. Until the next video, y'all have a good night.